as a region and Africa and the world. We have to have some basic decorum in terms of international relations. The problem we have here is that the worst bit is that when we were expecting hope from the CS in charge of foreign affairs to come and say, yes, I think we need to be treated better. Our people need to be, just that. We don't want the details. And by the way, Fred, you don't need permission to go to start with, a comrade in Tanzania or Uganda or Rwanda. You don't need permission from government. You can just go and start with someone. I mean, that's just a court appearance. So, first of all, you don't need to let people understand that you don't need to be sent by government to go and stand with, for example, like with the opposition leader. But number two, and what is important here, we are talking about the issue of treatment of our people out there. We are asking a question. Okay, fine. If you don't want the CJ Emeritus and the other people like Hussein Harid and others, it's okay, it's your light, fine. Bring them back home. But again, don't keep them there for 24 hours. Don't hold them there. Already that is detention. That is detention. Why keep somebody for 24 hours? Just decide, okay, do you want me in your country? It's okay. If you don't want, it's okay. We can fight another day. I go back. What is Boniface Mwangi doing in a foreign place? The LSK chairman in Tanganyika said that he's not in police custody. He's being held by immigration. What is that? How? Where? What is all this we are talking about? And I want to say this. Two things come into play there. Let us be firm, because this thing can happen to anybody. You may think this is Boniface Mwangi or this is a CJ being mistreated. Imagine, mistreating a CJ. This is the Chief Justice of a country, keeping him there for 24 hours. I mean, what is all that? Somebody like Mother Karo, somebody who has been a Minister for Constitutional Affairs. We can say, especially people in government, they went to take bad manners there. These are activists. But let me tell you, whatever goes around comes around. It can happen to anybody. So let's learn to stand with each other. If somebody wants to go to Tanzania, let them go. Our problem is, kindly, we are asking, let Tanzanian authorities release Boniface Mwangi. It's okay if they don't want him to be around there, but don't detain him. And my proposal would be this, because remember, we have to go on building our institutions, both in Kenya and East Africa. We must go and, even if it's East African court, we must go and see whether it is allowable for a country to do what Tanzania is doing. Okay. We have to be our brother's keeper. Now, like what happened in Uganda, let me tell you, Fred, again, as I finish, the moment we think we'll be celebrating, and we are okay because it's not us, because we are in government, and you don't like what these guys are doing outside there, it will come round. And I can tell you, whatever happens in Uganda, whatever is happening in Tanzania, can't catch up with us here. Okay. We don't want that one to happen. That's why we are very diplomatically already saying, kindly let us stop this. We expect better. We had expected a better comment from the CS. Okay. The Honorable Musalia Mudavadi, to show that he is siding with the Kenyans. Okay. Sovereignty and all that. Bring our people back. Don't detain our CJ emeritus, because that's now going to another level. Okay.
What do you make of this reaction by the CS?
First and foremost, I do agree to some extent that the CS could have chosen his words different. Part of the problem